get it? Who get it? Who get it? City, I'm looking for what? Drop the love for that plane, watch I pull up. Ain't no trapping, I promise I'm shook up. I might blow this bitch soon as you look up. I been dealing with personal problems. Rap flow, I might turn to the raw. He got 200 balls, like shit on some lows. We stretching his ass tomorrow. I got deep in my feelings, blocked out. My bitch in these hoes, we acting retarded. At the back of my shoulders, I'm strapped with poles. You know I ain't no such hard. You know I can't go out like buddy. You know I'ma shoot at my target. While the diamonds on me like a faucet. Ice, baby, come from water. You know I just live prohibition, 100 some niggas and all on clip. They're right, I popped out in my city. I ain't asked for nobody permission. Just me some kitchens and some switches. Couple drinks, a lot of ammunition. Ready to crash on the opposition. Everybody gangster till the nigga die.
Yeah.
Trying to get some fire by my brother. You ain't killed though, nigga, you a lie. Heard they broke down on buddy. He ain't want to smoke, baby, let it cry. Broke down on buddy. He ain't want to smoke, baby, let it cry. All I know, I want to buy a black water drink, man. Niggas ain't man.
Hey.
Who get it? Finesse. Who get it?
Hey, Finesse snapped on this joint. Finesse snapped on this joint. Hey.
Why they making me the topic? The blog they playing, the haters, the cops. I won't show affection to my baby mama, so they go around promoting arms. Fall back with this shit. Mad at me cause I'm back in this bitch. Fuck, I look like beefing with a nigga waiting on they Texas to hit. Two making livings, I'm on over around. Jump out of the neck with a Gucci umbrella. I'm independent.
Normally, I don't play the whole song. Man. Yeah, I don't normally play the whole song. But you had to hear that verse. You had to hear some of that. That man bumping. Finesse. Now, hey, if you're watching me on YouTube, you see the name of the song. But it's Who Got It? Big Homie G featuring Finesse 2 times. Hey, that jump bumping. It's off Big Homie G project, Speak Up G. Just dropped. Yeah. November 21st. That jump right there. I just got introduced to it over the weekend. I ain't gonna stunt that. That jump right there on one. I fuck with it. The long way. The strong way. But I appreciate you tuning in, wherever you're tuning in, however you're tuning in. It is the BTSE 365 podcast. For those who celebrate the holidays and whatnot, hope you had a good one. I'm one of those who, you know what I'm saying, I don't celebrate the holiday. I celebrate or take advantage of the opportunity to be with my people, you know what I'm saying? Be with all my, well, not all, but some of my friends, family, loved ones, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I got a chance to kick it. Saw my nephew christened on Sunday. Shout out to KJ. Got to see some of my other little big cousins, my little brother, my pops. I didn't get to see my oldest brother. That man had a cold. I was like, stay the fuck away from me. I love you though, bro. My cousin had a birthday. Shout out to Shad. It's a bunch of birthdays going on around this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I think I said that last week, but the motherfuckers just keep on rolling like like King George say. This thing called life gonna keep on rolling. Y'all, some of y'all know something about that. If you're from the South, you probably heard that. But speaking of the South, Jerry Jones, bruh. Your boy Jerry Jones, y'all boy, you know. You know. But he was caught up in a situation where a pitcher came back up after I don't know how many years. It's been a long time. I think the picture's from 1957. I had a couple of different takes on this. On one hand, I'm like, man, Jerry bogus, woo, woo, woo. But on the other hand, I'm like, bro, he was 14, 15. And I know I did some dumb shit when I was 14, 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you see this? Like, how do you take this? Like, is this a, oh no, fuck Jerry Jones moment? Or is this a, hey man, the man was 14 moment? I don't know. I ain't gonna flex. One day I was like, fuck him. The next day I was like, I don't know. Today I'm like, he is who we thought he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we surprised? I guess that's been my biggest question. Like, are we surprised? Am I supposed to be shocked? Am I supposed to be outraged? Am I supposed to care that much? Should I care that much? Because we deal with the ops. That's, the opposition, like you saw in the picture, them the ops. Me and you, if we, you know what I'm saying? We not the ops. But the people who do what they was doing in that picture, the other side, them the ops. So is this like something we didn't know? Well, Big, he gives the most guaranteed money to his, players, his black players. I'm like, shit, the league 88% black anyway. So shit, he ain't got a lot of options to choose from or who he gonna give his money to. I'm just saying, he had a couple of black quarterbacks. I know he had one. I know he had Quincy Carter and Dak right now. He, by default. But as far as head coaches, we know he hasn't hired a black head coach. Man, look, he from Arkansas. It was 1957. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that if he wasn't quote unquote racist or prejudiced or a white supremacist, he knew a couple personally. Some of his friends, he claimed he was just gathering up to see what was going on. I call bullshit on that, but I don't believe him when he say, he was just curious. He was a curious kid.
Bullshit.
This is what I think.
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
Real shit. Like that's what I think about that. But again, I mean, he is who I thought he was. I ain't think that he wasn't that. So what you want him to sell his team? You want bruh, not many black people love. You know how much money he make off black people? Like, not just the players, right? Not just the players. Of course, he make a lot of money off their skills and abilities. But I'm talking like merchandise and fandom. I don't know many non-black Dallas Cowboy fans. Think about it. Now, if you're watching this, you listening to this, if you're on my YouTube, thank you. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, comment, whatever. But I want to know if you're listening to this and you happen to be the only Caucasian European Americans that I know personally that like the Cowboys are from the state of Texas. Let me preface that. So if I see people out and about in Tennessee with cowboy uniforms on, they're not hats and stuff like they not white. They not. I barely see it. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I barely see it. I see Steelers fans that's black and white and Asian and Hispanic. I see Titans fans. Well, not when I go out of town. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. But 49ers, we got a diverse group of fans. These other traditional Patriots, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see a good mix of those outside of their area. But the Cowboys, shit. I would likely guarantee that they're a top 3 franchise as far as the African American vote. Like, as far as their like how many people buy merch, the viewership, going to the games, traveling. Like I guarantee it. Like outside of Texas, I guarantee it. Like whoever can do that, look up that information, go for it. Go for it. And I know I was just talking about the Cowboys being, that I mean they're America's team, but they're the blackest team in America as far as fan base. Now, speaking of black fan bases, Ja Morant, superstar point guard, Memphis Grizzlies, number 2 overall pick, um, All Star, one of the top 5 most popular players in the NBA. I would imagine. I mean, outside of Memphis, outside of Tennessee, people like Ja Morant because of his game, right? So last season he dealt with some injuries. Team still won. He was most improved player. Gave the award to his teammate Desmond Bain, who this year, barring any more injuries, he may actually get the award. I think it'll be between him and Lauri Markkanen. If they both keep it up, it might be a tie. Like shit, Markkanen been hooping. But I'm saying all that to say, Ja Morant in one breath, probably a couple weeks ago, was an MVP candidate. Oh yeah, he could be an MVP. And those same analysts now. This is why I don't really like the national media. I understand what Draymond means by new media. I do. I would like to believe I'm a pioneer of the independent new media because I don't act like the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I did the radio training, newspaper training, all this shit. I know how they do. I know how they operate. I've been seeing this. This ain't nothing but the, you know what I'm saying, the double cross, triple cross, whatever you want to call it. So one day he's an MVP candidate. The next day they decide he don't make his teammates better. I don't understand. So what he do? He go out and the motherfucker go get a triple double. It's like, bro, I know me personally, like the personal conversations I have with my brother about Ja and his style and all that. I love the game he plays. I don't like when he makes some of those risky passes in bad situations. Like it's cool to do it when you got a big lead, when it's available and it's open. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always gonna be 100% a safe play to throw it behind your back. But if you're gonna throw it behind your back, at least do it when it ain't 4 bodies around you and you're in the paint. That's not a good time to do it. Now, when you're on a fast break, or whatever, or you got the space in the half court, do your move. Do your move. I seen him throw that junk, you know what I'm saying, the other night, looking like magic. I saw that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, I think the brother make his teammates better, and I hate that the national media, make sure I got this up. I hate that the national media will try to act like he don't make his teammates better. That's just false. That's false. Is inaccurate. Is lazy reporting or analysis. However you want to put it, it ain't right. That's sucker shit. First of all, that's sucker shit. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? People don't responsibly. You can't do that. That's responsibly. You just can't do that. Like 7 to 10 business days ago, you called him an MVP. Fast forward, now he ain't and he don't make his teammates better. Make it make sense. Which one is it? I'm asking, which one is it? Because y'all talking out both sides of your neck. That's all I'm saying. And I ain't even, that y'all listen, I'm a Trailblazers fan, but I'm from Tennessee. I just don't like when people try to gang up on and decide that this is the narrative about this guy now, this player. We gonna do this. We were doing this, but now we on this. No, we don't flip this shit now. Oh no, instead of him being an MVP candidate, that nigga ain't even good for his team. What? Check the jersey sales over the last 12 months. All right. I don't know them. You check them. Y'all smarter than me. I'm sure there's a lot of smart people watching and listening right now. You check them. Fact check me. I don't mind being fact checked. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. So yeah, fact check me, partner. Fact check me. Because I guarantee he in the top 5 jersey sales. Top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Speaking of top 5, we're gonna move on like play or fly. There was a top 5 battle in college football over the weekend. Don't know if you've heard about it or not, but allegedly it's the greatest football rivalry in college football. In college football. Yeah. God damn, get it out, nigga. Shit. But no, for real. The Ohio State Buckeyes, the Michigan Wolverines. Oh, what about it? Last year, Michigan at home upset Ohio State. Jim Harbaugh got the monkey off his back. And this year, Ohio State come in with C.J. Stroud again. They at home. It's senior day. They come out, 5-minute drive, nothing. I promise you, I stopped watching the game because it looked so easy. Came back, Michigan blowing these motherfuckers out. The star running back, Heisman winner, Heisman hopeful, Corum, he was hurt. He didn't even play really. Man, one dude had 2 rushes for like 65 plus yards. The fuck? Ohio State, where was the defense? Where was your defense? God damn it, man. Ooh. I still don't like how they put Purdue in it in the Big Ten championship. Like, shit, run it back with Michigan, goddamn it, run it back. Let's see. But they on that whole shit, so you know. South Carolina upset Clemson. That was a head scratcher for me. After what's his name, Jimbo Fish, not Jimbo. What's the dude name? The head coach of Clemson, Dabo Swinney, talked all this shit, and come the very next week after he talked all this shit, his team lost to South Carolina. Telling you, boy, without Deshaun Watson, he might be coaching Temple. Shit, he might be coaching Florida Atlantic. No disrespect to those programs, just saying. Oh, let me go back to the Ja Morant shit. So I'm watching the game when they play the Pelicans, and I'm at a bar. I'm in the M. Won't name the bar. So somebody make a comment. I think it was it was Ja and Marshall. They were getting into it. I think Marshall said he'd slap the shit out of Ja. Ja was like, laughing. It was I think a double tech was called. Then I saw Marshall yell out to Ja Morant, "Suck my dick." I was like, whoa, them fighting words. Oh no, we gotta get 30 seconds after that. Like whenever, wherever, on site, we gotta we gotta box. We gotta swallow. We gotta jack. We gotta throw them things, whatever you want to do, right? It's like 3 of us sitting around the bar. Shout out to my brother Jay. Like 3 of us sitting around the bar. The motherfucking bartender say, I'd have tested him. I'd have told the nigga, pull it out. What? What? Huh? No, sir. What are we talking about? Everybody that was talking, all 3 of us around the bar that was talking, gradually got a little more quiet and just stopped talking and was on our phone. Because I don't think any of us was expecting to hear something like that. Like them fighting words, not invitations. Motherfucker, hear you say that's prison talk. I know prison talk when I hear that nigga been to prison. I ain't fucking with him. Like, motherfucker say some shit like that. That's not do it, motherfuckers. You hear a motherfucker say, okay. Oh no. Hey man, I was trying to have a fight, fisticuffs, physical altercation that didn't involve it actually happening. I ain't want you to do that for real, my nigga. Like, this is, I'm going the other way. Like, I'm gonna let you have it. You won the fight. You won the fight. God damn it, you won the fight. Woo. Speaking of winning the fight, the 49ers shut out the Saints. Shut them out. 13 shit. Now, all them people who was coming to me about Jimmy being this and that and whoop whoop, I ain't heard nothing from them yesterday. Oh, I ain't heard shit from them yesterday. Sunday, you couldn't get them to text you. Guess everybody was traveling from the holiday. But Jimmy looked regular. Now, I will say this about James Richard Garoppolo. If I can criticize his lack of passing ability, arm talent, awareness of open receivers, I can also praise his toughness. Oh, that's a tough son of a bitch. Woo, that's a tough SOB. That man there, he'd take a licking and keep on ticking, they say. For real, he'd take an ass whooping. He was like, I don't know, for my older wrestling fans, like that NWA wrestling in the 80s. Ric Flair, like his prime years from like 82 to like 89, like for most of the 80s, that was like his prime, right? He'd take an ass whooping for 57 minutes and still win. He bleeding, his blonde hair red, it's all bad. But the motherfucker win. Because he got the 4 horses, he got 3 other horsemen around him. They protect him. Oh, Arn Anderson, Olin Anderson come out there and, you know what I'm saying, Tully Blanchard, I'm talking about the originals. And come out there, man. They'll come out there and whoop some folks' ass for him. They'll beat the shit out of Dusty Rhodes and let Dusty Rhodes get his ass whooped after, you know what I'm saying, winning most of the matches. He come out there, they beat his ass with a chair. They give him some brass knuckles or something, you know, whatever to do. You know, whatever they do to win. And that's James Richard Garoppolo. He'll take an ass whooping, but he gonna find a way to win. They just compared him to Steve Young as far as his record. 40-19 in their first 59 starts. They compared him to a Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame, all-world talent quarterback. Player. That's all I can say. But they beat the Saints' ass. Hufanga and Bosa, big plays. Warner, big plays. Only one sack, Bosa with the sack. Hufanga caused the fumble. Fred Warner caused the fumble. The penalties they gotta clean those up on both sides. The offensive line got their ass whooped. See, this is why I say it's gonna be tough. Like, I want us to win, but it's gonna be tough. Because when you go against a defensive line like that, that's hungry, you got dogs all over that line, all over the linebacking core. It's going to be tough. And you need a quarterback that can go out there and make some plays sometime. Because the passing ain't going to always be there. Now McCaffrey, he a little banged up. I think Mitchell got an MCL sprain. But they came out victorious. Oh, yeah. Shout out to, what's this motherfucker name? Hold on, I got to find. Let me not call him. He might be a good person, good guy. On Twitter, what's his name? Rich J. Madrid. Shout out to Rich J. Madrid. And I'm shouting him out because after the game last week against the Cardinals, he called out Jawan Jennings. You know, Tennessee ball Jawan Jennings. Murfreesboro, Tennessee native. You know, the one with the Hail Mary catch over Georgia his senior year. That guy. You know, the one who saved the 49ers time and time again last season on third down. That guy. The one who been saving them this year on third down. That guy. Oh, by the way, Sunday scored the only touchdown on a bad pass that was short. Jimmy threw it short. The defender tipped it. Jennings got it. Kept both feet in. Great catch. Otherwise, the score would have been 6-0. And on that same drive, he had 2 big third down catches. I had to make sure I let Rich J. Madrid know on Twitter that I told him last week, hey, we don't take no Jawan Jennings slander. We just don't do that. You can say certain things, but you're not gonna, oh well, he had 2 drop passes. A lot of motherfuckers drop passes out there that's getting paid a lot more money than him. So I'm expecting those people who getting paid more money to do a better job. They get paid the big bucks for a reason, right? Jawan, all-world blocker, team guy, big time when it matters. Against the Rams in that last regular season game that we needed, big time. Big time. Third down, big time. Because IU covered. What's my boy name? Debo covered. McCaffrey might be a little banged up, whatever. But Jawan Jennings, you can depend on him. So Rich J. Madrid, I want to shout you out, but I also got to say, hey, keep that same energy. Because we do not tolerate any Jawan Jennings slander. No, we don't do it. We don't do it. But what else going on? Oh, man. I got to touch on this women's college basketball situation. I want to say, I'm looking at something here. It was the Indiana Hoosiers women's basketball team. They went to a Las Vegas Invitational and were at a hotel lobby. I mean, not lobby, but a conference room, basically, a ballroom. At an Invitational, they had chairs out there for seating. Not bleachers, but chairs. Like, I don't know who came up with the tournament, who thought it was good, who didn't check it out before they signed off on everything, who had the money behind it. But that's just not, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. We got to do better. We got to help these. Some people, okay, let me say this, because I could probably be victim of it too, but y'all know I do announcing for She Got Game, 615, She Got Game, period. Shout out to CC and all the women and Pace and all the other commissioners and players across the country. So I really enjoy watching women's basketball at a high level. This is semi-pro league at a high level. But it seems like the NCAA and other businesses and entities that have something to do with women's basketball don't really care about it. It's like they being forced to do it. They deserve good situations, good places, good venues to play basketball. Like, women hoop too. So I don't understand what's so hard about getting the minimum. Motherfucker can't have no bleachers. If a motherfucker got to play in a hotel ballroom, you get out here, at least get a bleacher or 2 in that bitch. And why the fuck are we playing in a hotel ballroom? We ain't got no facilities, no gym facilities for them. Y'all, I'm done. I don't know. I don't understand how folk see certain things. Let me sip this yak real quick. Whew. I don't know how folks see shit, but I see it like, that's disrespectful. We got to do better. We should do better. And hopefully we will do better. But yeah, anywho, that's all I got for you today. I'll shout out to White Chocolate, Jason Williams. I'm rocking his jersey. If you're not watching me on YouTube, I'm rocking his jersey today. Salute to him, man. One of the best passers, you know what I'm saying, of the ball, crossover handles. I mean, everybody loves him. Shout out to my boy Debo. I know you listen probably, so shout out to Debo. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm gonna be at Baylor Collegiate Prep for their homecoming Friday night. So if you're listening, you watch the show, you like the show, pull up, say what's up. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all be easy, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dangerous, all this shit. Peace.
I'm smoking through back to the face. Fall back on my waistline. Hustling every day. I be working overtime. Niggas still hate. Cause a nigga on his grind. These hoes ain't worth a thing. I'ma get rich or die. Smoking through back to the face. Fall back on my waistline. Hustling every day. I be working overtime. Niggas still hate. Cause a nigga on his grind. These hoes ain't worth a thing. I'ma get rich or die. I'ma get rich or die. Nigga try to take some over here, then he can back. All these bitches make me think I need to stop.